Happy morning, students. Coming back to exercise 12.2, third problem in Heron's formula. Radha made a picture of an aeroplane with a colored paper. Find the total area. He has given the figure of the aeroplane where we need to find the area of the aeroplane. So here we are dividing the figure into 5 parts. The first part we are dividing as an isosceles triangle. Second part as a rectangle, third part as a trapezium, and fourth and fifth part as an equal right angle triangles. So we find the area for these 5 parts. Adding together we will be getting the total area of. So first we find the area of an isosceles triangle, which is the first part, where isosceles triangle you will get the sides of isosceles triangle. A is equal to 5 centimeter, B is equal to 5 centimeter, C is equal to 1 centimeter. I have drawn here. So we'll find out now semi-perimeter. So adding off all sides by 2. So when you add all sides by 2, I will get 11 by 2 centimeter. Keep it as it is. Now coming to the area of the first part, isosceles triangle. So using Heron's formula, so S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is 11 by 2. So 11 by 2 minus of 5 into 11 by 2 minus of 5 into 11 by 2 minus of 1. Simplifying, we will get 11 by 2 into taking shorter way of LCM. Pi's are 10. So 11 minus 10 by 2, which is equal to half. Similarly, 11 minus 10 by 2, half. Here, shorter way of LCM, 11 minus, multiply here 2, 11 minus 2 by 2, so 9 by 2. So here I am just taking this numerator 11. Since 11 has no pair, it will be inside the square root. 9 square root of 9 is 3. So I am taking 3 outside. Denominator, you have 4 times of 2 here. So each 2 is in pair. So I am taking 2 times of 2 outside. So 3 by 4 will come outside. Square root of 11. So this area of an isosceles triangle is 3 by 4 root 11. So I want to find the square root of 11 by long division. So I will get 3.3 here. So where 3 by 4 I am writing it as a decimal expansion, which is equal to 0.75. So root 11 whose decimal expansion is 3.3. So coming here 0.75 into 3.3, which is equal to 2.475 centimeter square. Now coming to the second part, we need to find the area of the rectangle whose length is 6.5 centimeter and breadth is 1 centimeter. Area of the rectangular figure, that is second part, which is equal to length into breadth. Length is 6.5, breadth is 1 centimeter. So 6.5 into 1 centimeter, which is equal to 6.5 centimeters. Third part, to find the area of the trapezium. The area of the trapezium is equal to half into sum of its parallel sides into height. So we need to find the height of the trapezium. So in this, we are going to take this triangle now to find out the height. So since this is a right angle triangle, so I am going to use a Pythagoras property. Height is square root of hypotenuse square minus of adjacent square, where we need to find out the length of the adjacent side. See, this entire length will be 2 centimeter. So from the above one of the parallel line, we know that it is 1 centimeter. So here, leaving this 1 centimeter, the remaining can be equally divided as 0.5 and 0.5, so that 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.5, which becomes 2. So each measurement of this side of the triangle will be 0.5 centimeter, which can be written as a fraction half centimeter. Coming to the problem, h is equal to square root of hypotenuse square minus adjacent square, which is equal to square root of 1 minus 1 by 4. Shorter way of LCM, I will get 4 minus 1. so which is equal to square root of 3 by 4 centimeter square. So root 3 cannot come outside, so I am writing root 3 as it is, but root 4 we have the square root as 2, so I got the height of the trapezium as root 3 by 2 centimeter. Now coming to the area of the trapezium, which is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides into height. I am going to substitute the values now, which is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides will be 2 plus 1 into height I got as root 3 by 2. So we will have here 2 plus 1 3, 3 into root 3 by 2. So I will have the inner bracket 3 root 3 by 2. If I multiply that with half, I will get 3 root 3 by 2 into 2, it becomes 4. Now we know that square root of 3 is 1.732. So 3 into 1.732 divided by 4. So we get, which is equal to 5.196 divided by 4. So we divide, we approximately get 1.3 centimeter square, which will be the area of the trapezium. We want to find out the area for the fourth part and the fifth part. They both are equal right angle triangles, where my base of the right angle triangle is 6.5 and the height is 1.5. Now coming to the problem, the fourth and the fifth figure are both right angle triangle with the base 6 and height 1.5 centimeter. So area of the triangle is equal to half into base into height. So half into 6 into 1.5. So 2 will go 6 3 times, 3 into 1.5, which is equal to 4.5 centimeter square. Since it is the area for two triangles, I am just multiplying 4.5 with 2. 4.5 into 2, which is equal to 9 centimeter square. Thus adding all the areas, we get the total area of the picture is equal to the total entire all the 5 parts. If you add, we will get 19.275 centimeter square, which is approximated as 19.3. Fourth problem, a triangle and a parallelogram having the same base and the same area, if the sides of the triangle are 26 centimeter, 28 centimeter and 30 centimeter, and the parallelogram stands on the base 28 centimeter, find the height of the parallelogram. In the figure, he has given that the triangle and the parallelogram are on the same base 28 centimeter. He has given the sides of the triangle. Also, he stated that the area of the triangle and the parallelogram are same. So, first we will find out the area of the triangle, then we will go for the area of the parallelogram. Now, we want to find the area of the triangle using Heron's formula. So, going to find semi-perimeter, which is equal to adding of 3 sides by 2, which is equal to 28 plus 30 plus 26 divided by 2, which is equal to 84 by 2, which is equal to 42 centimeter. So where your semi-perimeter is 42 centimeter, the area of the triangle is equal to Heron's formula, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. So substituting all the values here, you will get square root of 42 into 42 minus 28 into 42 minus 30 into 42 minus 26. So you are simplifying this, we will get square root of 42 into 42 minus 28 is 14, and for the next bracket 12, and the third one we will get 16. Now splitting up all the terms in the bracket, so 42 6 into 7, 14 7 into 2, 12 6 into 2, 16, square root of 16 we will get 4. So after removing the common terms from the bracket, so we will be getting the answer, area of the triangle is equal to 336 centimeters square. it is given that area of the parallelogram is equal to area of the given triangle. So where area of the parallelogram is equal to base into height, and area of the triangle I am substituting here, which is equal to 336. So we get base into height is equal to 336. We need to find the height of the parallelogram. So in order to get the height of the parallelogram, substituting the base here, base of the parallelogram is 28. Since your parallelogram and the triangle are on the same base of 28 centimeter, we are substituting 28 centimeter as the base of the parallelogram. 28 into height is equal to 336. So height is equal to 336 divided by 28, we will get 12. So we got height of the parallelogram as 12 centimeter. Fifth problem, a rhombus shaped field has green grass for 18 cows to graze. If each side of the rhombus is 30 meter and its longer diagonal is 48 meter, how much area of grass field will each cow be getting to graze? Let us draw a rhombus shaped field ABCD with a given rhombus, and we are taking one of the diagonal BD as 48 meter. We want to find out the area of the rhombus. So we are dividing this rhombus into two triangles by the diagonal whose length is 48 meter. So finding the area of these two triangles, adding together, will get the area of the rhombus. Let us find the area for the above triangle ABD, where AB is 30 meter, AD is 30 meter and BD is 48 meter. Since the three sides were given, we use Heron's formula. So coming to the Heron's formula, first we need to find out the semi-perimeter, which is equal to adding of 3 sides by 2. So adding of 3 sides by 2, 30 plus 48 divided by 2, which is equal to 108 divided by 2, which is equal to 54 meter. So we got semi-perimeter S is equal to 54 meter. Area of the triangle is equal to square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Substituting all the values here, we get, which is equal to square root of 54 into 54 minus 30 into 54 minus of 30 into 54 minus of 48, where S is 54, A, B, C are 30, 30 and 48. So when you simplify here, you will get square root of 54, I am splitting it as 6 into 9, 54 minus of 30, which is 24, I am splitting as 6 into 4. Similarly here I am splitting as 6 into 4. Where 54 minus 48, I will get 6. I am writing 6 as it is. So since 6 occurs in pair, I am taking 2 times of 6 outside, and where square root of 9 you will be having 3 into 4 occurs in pair, I am taking outside the square root. So if I multiply all these numbers, I will get the area of the triangle as 432 meter square. Since the diagonal of a rhombus divides a rhombus into two congruent triangles, we get the area of the second triangle also 432 meter square. So total area of the rhombus is adding of the two triangles. So we will get 432 plus 432. We will get 8 meter square. So this is the area of grass for 18 cows to graze. So we want to find out the area of grass for one cow. So I am writing it as area of grass for one cow to graze is equal to 864 divided by 18 meter square. So we will get 48 meter square, which was the area of grass for one cow to graze.